end of July. Another month in the books. I mean, that's crazy when you think about it. 7 months in the year down so far, and we are just trucking along. It's pretty exciting times, wondering where the weight loss is, where it's going to be. And yeah, just been really enjoying the ride so far. I've been looking at my upload schedule right here, and we're on track to kind of maintain the record that I have so far. I set myself some goals of what I'd like to achieve each month in terms of views and subscribers and stuff like that. And yeah, we're on track, so that's a good feeling for sure. When I started the year off, did I have any idea that it was going to end up becoming this like structured thing where I was going to be uploading more than once? No, absolutely not. I was just kind of like going through it. Just started off as kind of like a hobby YouTuber, and then it just kind of took on a whole other meaning. That was a great feeling for sure. We're now doing 2, sometimes 3 uploads a week. It's definitely exciting, and it's growing for sure. We're growing fast. We're now at 472. Yeah, 472 subs, which is that's pretty impressive if you ask me. Already just going off of this, we've gained almost 20 subs just in 2 days. So that's exciting growth. That's a growth that I like to see. Earlier today, I uploaded another Cooking with Thomas video, and that was a nice and easy one. Just like nice salad with this weather, because the heat is really, it kind of takes it out of you for sure. And so what I've been doing is I've been focusing on the things or trying to focus on the things that interest you, the things that you want to see more on the kind of the YouTube side, and on the weight loss side as well. So, my exercises, the foods that I eat, stuff like that. And then just kind of making separate videos on top, in addition to my weekly check-ins. The weekly check-ins are kind of more focused on how things overall are going. They don't really have a kind of like a specific kind of like theme to them. It's just, hey, here's my weight on the scales. Here's what it was last week. Here are my stats here. Here's what they were last week, that sort of thing. And I think that that's a pretty good system. I like that one as well. So that's something that I think I'm probably going to keeping on in the future. One of the things that really kind of excites me a lot about this is the prospect of there is really no limit to what I can do. As the weight is coming down, and even once the weight is down there's so many other things that I can branch into, which to me, that's just really, really exciting. So I like the thought of, where we're going to be in a week or a month or a year's time. One of the things that I've also loved, but I never really anticipated it, was these live streams taking off in the way that they have. We've had some really, really great conversations over these past few months, and I'm really glad that that's something that I've started as well. So yeah, the Cooking with Thomas is going really great. I like that, and I hope you guys like that one as well. The exercises and then the live streams, that's something that I just think is just a fun way to kind of connect with you and talk about all the questions that you have. Looking sharp, homie, keep running. Oh, thank you so much. That is so kind of you, really. And thanks you. Congratulations. You are the first commenter on this live. So hope you're doing well. And I really appreciate the compliment. Definitely feeling good about myself, recently. And I don't want to brag, so I hope you don't take it like that. But you know what? In a way, I do as well. But I look back every now and then at kind of my first videos and see how I looked then versus how I am now. And yeah, we got a ways to go, 58 pounds until we're down to that goal weight. But you know what? Each week is just a little step closer. So that's exciting for me, definitely. I don't know about you, but I love getting on that scale every week. And there's times where it's definitely like you're wanting to step on there. You want to see how it's going. Am I any lower? Am I any higher? But I just kind of set myself that no. You're going to stay and you're going to check in once a week. So that's been good. And fingers crossed we're going to have another good week here coming up. But yeah, midway through the work week at least. And it's, it's been another good one. I've been having a lot of good weeks recently. Maybe it's the healthier eating, maybe it's the exercising, maybe it's you guys. I'm sure it's a combination of all three, but yeah. Sorry, hi, thank you so much. Glad you could make it. I know it's very early for you where you are in Finland, so thank you very much for being here. You got any questions? Feel free to throw them out here. This is what we're all here for, is to get some Q&A going, get some good conversation going, and yeah, see where this see where this episode takes us. But yeah, 58 pounds to go. That's an exciting number, a number that I didn't really kind of comprehend until, recently. We're almost at the 100-pound mark. We got a couple more weeks probably, if I were to guess, until we reach that, probably about 2. But yeah, once I get down to that 100 pounds, then we're just kind of, smooth sailing. And yeah, it's a pretty exciting time for me for sure. But yeah, with this schedule that I've got going, we've got quite a few more exciting videos, at least in my opinion, in the books here. Next month is going to be pretty good as well. We're shooting for probably about 11 videos. The 4 check-ins, 4 hopefully live streams, and then 2 more Cooking with Thomases, as well as a special video that I've got kind of tucked away. That's a little secret, and you guys will have to wait until that one comes out. But yeah, I kind of like these. And yeah, while I'm out here and while I've got some folks on here, that's a question for you. How do you like the Cooking with Thomas videos? Is that something that you're enjoying? Is it adding to you? Are you liking you getting some kind of, amusement out of it? Because I'd very much like to hear it. One of the things okay, how's the She Shed coming? Sorry, you asked the hard-hitting questions. She Shed's coming great. Not a whole lot of work's been done really. The next step, I'm gonna kind of share this with you. The next step is drywall / finishing up the walls inside. So very soon here, we're going to have not finished, but that shed's gonna look a lot closer to being done, at least from the inside. So I'm excited for that. If I were to guess, I'm thinking probably October, mid to late October, early November. That's when the She Shed's going to get done. Probably like proper done. Yeah, probably around that time. So keep with me. The videos are going to keep coming. And then what I'd like to do is probably do a condensed, like a long form video, maybe an hour or so, where we just kind of like go through it really, from start to finish, and then see how it's going with that. So if that's something that you think would be good, that's what's in the pipeline. So when it's out, you'll probably be the first to know, because I know you like that series. There's a lot of work, like I said, that needs to be done, and a lot of work that I think could apply to the Getting My Life Back channel. A lot of things involving just the day-to-day life and how that's working, because I've noticed that a lot of you guys like to see kind of the me outside of the weight loss, just kind of regular life. And so I'm definitely trying to listen to you and come up with some topics and some videos that I think you'll enjoy, and just really make something that'll make you guys happy. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that's what I'm doing here. That's what I'm able to do. But yeah, that's kind of where we are. Very much enjoying it. And definitely something that I never thought was going to be, I never thought it was going to be a thing really. And then, it is. So I'm not complaining at all. Very happy with it for sure. So next month, 11 videos. September is also going to be a similar trend. We got a lot there. We've got 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. We've got 12 videos scheduled. So if all goes well, if I follow this handy dandy upload schedule, we're going to be making some pretty good time here. And by the end, we'll have quite a few videos for you. And one of the things that I like about it is once those videos are up there, they're out there. Bar something going terribly wrong, I don't plan on taking them down. So that's something that folks can always go back and take a look at and watch and see me from the beginning. And as hopefully I get further and further down, and that weight loss becomes a little bit, more and more, people could say, well, what's this guy all about? Go back to the beginning and see kind of where the journey's going. But 93.6 pounds so far. Big number. Sorry, I love that comment you put on my last video, where I was drawing the comparisons. Again, that was kind of an inspiration from the last live. What can I do? What would you guys like to see? And somebody suggested, hey, you might want to try drawing a comparison of, this weight equals this much in terms of just something really random. For this video, I picked a calf because, yeah, that's what I found. So that's where my research led me. So pretty wild. You know, I lost a baby calf, lost a calf, which is it's kind of scary, you know, when you think about it. Like, wow, that's where we were, but pretty good right now. And yeah, still the wedding band still very tight. That's why I got it on the middle finger. But I've actually got another one here coming pretty soon that's going to tide me over temporarily until I can get this one sized. So pretty exciting stuff overall. One of the things that I've also been thinking about quite a bit is October, November, and December. We're starting to get into hunting season, and I'm starting to get into the old habit of, you know, stocking up the freezer for the next year. And so maybe I'll do a video of me up there, up in the mountains, hopefully getting lucky. So we'll see that. But really excited about, you know, where we can go and where we can take this. So far, you guys have been great, a great audience, and you haven't had any complaints really of the video. So that's kind of a huge boost for me and for my morale. Definitely like knowing that I'm making some content that you guys appreciate and enjoy. So yeah, you know, fingers crossed that's all going to be well and well received. But yeah, really liking it. As we're getting closer and closer, I bring this up in every live stream. We're also getting pretty close to the Florida trip. Getting excited for that. Taking some time away, some time off, time to myself. Just relaxing a little bit. Something that I feel like is pretty well deserved. You know, this after the year that we've had. One of the things that I wanted to talk about in today's live stream was cheat meals. I know I'm kind of bouncing around a little bit, but these are very unscripted. I just kind of talk about what springs to mind in the moment. Cheat meals. I have made a pretty significant cut on cheat meals, even more so than I was before. Now I'm down to probably about one every other week, if I'm being honest. I mean, sometimes it's, you know, sometimes it's a little bit more, but it never gets too crazy. Like I said, my focus here is on that goal and getting to it as quickly as I can, as safely as I can. And skipping the cheat meals, that's not doing any harm for me. That's not hurting me at all. And one of the things that I mentioned on my Cooking with Thomas video, my latest video, is how I felt recently. Do a travel vlog. Yeah, you want to see that? What would you like to see in a travel vlog? Sorry, I mean, you know what? Yeah, I'm not saying no, because I'm not against it. I think it's a good idea. What would you like to see? What can I show that would make you say, wow, you know what? This is a video worth watching. You know, that's what I want to know. I want to hear what you guys want to see. And if you guys tell me that, we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen for sure. But yeah, definitely keep on doing those. I can do that for sure. That's not a problem. And then looking into next year, I know that's crazy that we're talking about it now, but time's flying. I didn't notice that we were already at the end of July up until today. I was at my job and we had this special thing where we had to do our end of months. It's a lot of paperwork. And so it's one of those days where I don't get to be out as much and spend as much time with the guys as I'd like. But yeah, I was like, oh crap, yeah, we're actually here right now. So that's a cool feeling, scary feeling when you realize that the clock is ticking and that plane, you know, departs December 17th. So yeah, pretty scary stuff. But I'm pretty confident. My prediction is I'm gonna be hopefully 190. I think 190 is a good safe number. So 190 is 43 pounds down in 4.5 months. Dang, maybe it'll be less. Ooh, maybe I'll be closer to 200 than closer to 190. I don't know about this, guys. We'll have to see on that one. I don't know. Maybe, but whatever it'll be a hell of a lot better than I was this time last year. At any rate, so I'm happy about that. My wife and I, we looked at a picture. We hiked this trail a couple of years ago. We hiked this trail, and it was how do I describe it? It was easy and it was hard at the same time. The trail wasn't long, but it was very steep. And I hiked that trail. I looked at that picture and I thought, oof, geez, did not look very good in that one. Looked very unhealthy. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna take another look at maybe doing another one of those hikes here, the same hike, this time, maybe in a few months, and kind of comparing the two and seeing what I look like now versus what I looked like back then, seeing if there's a difference. But yeah, that could be a cool one. We'll see about that. Like I said, there's endless amounts of ideas here of what I could do and what I could add, and like I said, I just want to make stuff that you guys like and enjoy, and hopefully, we're still following that trend. Like I said at the beginning of this video, already almost 20 subscribers since Monday, so that's impressive. That is really, really, really impressive. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, where am I gonna be? I don't know. I have no idea. But all I know is that we're gonna have a heck of a lot of fun on the way. So yeah, I think this vlog, I think we're gonna keep it a good one today. I think we're gonna keep it live. I think we're gonna keep it probably on the shorter side, maybe 40 minutes. Because I know you guys have all these exciting and fun things that you want to do with your evenings. But yeah, I love getting roped into these conversations on here. Last week was funny. I had this guy come on and he was like, "Hey, can you fix my do you know how to fix my computer?" And I was like, "Oh, dude, I'm a weight loss YouTuber. I don't know what I'm doing." And he's like, "Okay, thanks." And then he left. But then he kept checking back in, so I was like, "Oh, this is cool. Okay, just check on him, but if you got a weight loss question, I'll try and help with that." So super nice, super friendly, but yeah. Also been doing some work here on the office, getting things looking pretty nice, and hopefully into a space that I can do some good creation and come up with some fun stuff. This is kind of like my space. I can do anything I want in here, which is cool. So maybe I'll be doing some stuff in here, showing you guys a little bit about what I do. Some of the stuff in my free time. We'll see. That's not really kind of the avenue that I like to go down, though, because this is what I do in here. This is more of my hunting and camping prep and stuff like that. So it doesn't really tie into the channel very much. Plus, YouTube's very strict. Whatever you want to say. It's not my place to judge on certain topics. So we'll see. Probably not. But yeah, anything's possible. We'll just see what happens. We'll just have some fun with it. But yeah, never did I believe that this was where we were gonna be. That's for sure. This time last year, I had no idea that this was what I was gonna be doing. Today, I had no idea this was where I was gonna be. But we're doing really well. We're almost at that 500 subscriber mark. You want to talk about crazy? That's crazy. I surpassed 1,000 hours today, which is cool. Now I have to quadruple it. Having a blank there. I got to quadruple that. And so if my ratio is correct, I'll have about 2,000 subscribers by the time I get to my watch hour. So, if you guys can go back and watch some of the videos, that'd be pretty cool. Pretty nice. Maybe watch them like 4 times, and then we should be right on the money with the numbers. But I'm not stressed about it. I'm just having fun. Just a lot of fun with this. It's a pretty cool experience for me. Definitely something that I never thought I'd be doing. So yeah, this year's been a cool one for me. Definitely enjoying it. So yeah, a couple of videos that I've got planned coming up here. I've got some pretty cool. Any plans when you hit 500 subs? Do you think I should do something special? I think I should do something special. I don't know. I've been very... what's the word? The workout videos, I feel like I can step up on more. I do the workouts almost every day. I keep them very private. I keep them very close. Because on the one hand, they're not very different. So if you've seen one, you've seen them all. But I have been thinking, yes, you should. I figured you would. I have been thinking that you guys haven't really seen my 5K prep really. So I was thinking that maybe I could do a video, a 500 sub video, when I get to my, of my 5K prep. Show me a little bit out of my element, a little bit different of a kind of a background, and maybe we'll do something with that. I don't know. If you guys like the sound of that, maybe we can wrestle something up. I want to do fun things for you. If you want to see some of that, maybe we can make that happen. But yeah, who knows? Who knows? Yeah, I have some pretty exciting stuff coming up, and regardless of whether or not it's going to take off and be a hit with you guys, I'm pretty excited for it for sure. I have some topics that I think could be good. One of the ones that I've been putting some work into that now is 1 year of weight loss and how that's changed my life. It's kind of early in the game still. I mean, we're already 7 months in. We're almost at 8 months into the year, which equals 7 months of weight loss. But one of the things that I wanted to do is I wanted to keep a log of me throughout the journey. And aside from the regular videos that you guys have seen, I thought that could be a cool way that you guys could see, okay, this is Thomas here, this is Thomas then, this is Thomas during, and then this is Thomas now. And then you have, again, another long form video where folks can kind of just bounce through and find what they like. And yeah, hopefully we can come up with something pretty exciting. I don't know, but I'm excited for it for sure. And there's going to be a lot of work going into that one, more so than my normal videos, more so than pretty much any video I've ever done. One of the things that I've noticed about myself doing the YouTube is it is getting faster. I'm getting more efficient, and I'm hopefully, fingers crossed, improving on the quality of the videos. I am scripting a little bit more. Try not to stay too heavily scripted, because I kind of like just going off of my rants a little bit. But I also realize that in some of my videos I can go off a little bit too long, and I just don't want that. I just want to be fun. So a little bit more on the scripting side. I've even got the script from my Monday video right here. But I kind of like just having something that I can just refer back to every now and then, because sometimes I forget, because I'm not as young as I used to be. But yeah, definitely keeping up with trying to just make the videos a little bit better each day and each week. And also thinking about more ways that I can grow the channel. Grow it for me, grow it for you, and grow it for future folks on here. The thing about the live streams is they are kind of I just throw them out there the one time, and usually once they're up there, they don't really get very many views. Not like my other videos, at least. And again, that's not really the point of the videos. The point is to just kind of check in and to just maybe answer any questions that you have. Sorry, like you said, how's the she shed coming? That's a question that you can ask me right now, and I can give you an answer right in the moment. So there's no thought in it. I can just look outside and think, here's where I am. Here's where I need to be. Is it possible? Yeah. And then I can give you an answer. That's what I want to do. Wait till you hit my age. Sorry, it is going to happen. It is going to happen sooner than I think. That's one of the things I've noticed is as the years go by, it seems to be a little bit quicker between years, and it'll happen. But hopefully, I'm going to hit that and be in the best shape of my life. Hopefully, I'll be the best 40-year-old I can be. So we'll see. I'll do my best for sure. Yeah, I've had some really good conversations on these lives. Like I said, stuff that I never even thought possible. Like I'd be talking to folks about anything from fixing computers to she sheds to travel to Europe to everything. And that's one of the big joys that I get about this. And it's really cool to just talk in real time. So again, one of the things that I've also been wanting to talk about is a video of why and how I got to where I am. And that's going to be, again, a lot of long form content. I've just been maybe procrastinating a little bit, but again, it's just kind of seeing where the channel's going and do I want to put myself out there in that way. But I think pretty soon here it's going to be time to kind of have a come clean story where I just share everything and where I just talk about the whole me. That'll be one for the books, let me tell you. Yeah, and I just talk about why I am the way I am, or why I was the way that I was, and what led me to change. So yeah, I don't know, but definitely a cool topic possibly here to talk about as well. Yeah. So sorry, because I know that you're on here and because I know that you're listening, I have a question for you. How do you like the Cooking with Thomas videos? And you're not going to offend me. Just give me a straight answer. Do you like them? Do you not like them? What do you think? And I'm gonna keep it on this topic until you respond, because I know that you're out there. What do you think about the Cooking with Thomas videos? I think they're fun. I like them, and they're easy. Sometimes I'll knock the camera a little bit and have a little mishap, but it's not too bad otherwise. Yeah. What do you think? Do you like them? I'm watching. I don't know. I again, you guys have all been so supportive and kind, and sometimes I wonder that you guys are worried that you'll upset me or hurt my feelings or whatever it may be, and that's a really good trait to have. Really, don't get me wrong. Being kind is a very good thing, but you can also be honest with me. If you like them, great. If you don't, that's fine as well. Again, you're not going to hurt my feelings. So yeah, how'd you like the Cooking with Thomas? I want anybody who's watching, who's listening to me, I like them. Pretty similar to how I cook. Okay, that's cool. So you cook. So where are the similarities? Where are the similarities? Do you cook similar foods? Are you hectic like I am? What is it about the videos that you're like, that you see some similarities? I'm putting you on the spot here because, why not? I'm hosting the live stream, so I am the captain now. Yeah. What is it that you like about them, and where are the similarities? For me, I like it because, like I said, there's very little prep involved. I put the ingredients out there. I make sure they look nice. Take a picture for the thumbnail, and then that's pretty much it. I'm go. If I make a mistake, I catch it on film. If I get something wrong, I catch it on film. I do my best when I'm going through and watching it again to fix it. Right? Oh, I actually had X amount instead of this. But I try my best to just keep it as honest as I can, because I feel like honesty is the best policy, and you're not going to learn from me if I'm not honest. And if I'm not honest and you're not learning, there's no real point to watching the channel. So I really like to keep it simple, and I use the same things. Simplicity is the key. That's what I found through this. As I always say, keep it simple. You don't have to make it difficult. And yeah, I believe the same thing in cooking as well. Simple ingredients, good ingredients if you can get them. If not, just try and find healthier versions, healthier alternatives. And yeah, throw them together. It might not taste great. It might not taste terrible. It was the first time I threw in the banana peppers into a salad. Not the biggest fan. Add a lot of acidity, so probably won't do that again. But I tried it. And it was pretty good. I just said it, too much acidity, but then I said it was pretty good. It was pretty good, but it could have used a little change. On my weight loss journey, my rule is 1 pan meal. Damon, thank you so much for checking in. Hope you're doing well. And I'm really, really happy and excited that you're on your weight loss journey as well. 1 pan meal. Okay, I'm going to ask, ignorant, so please educate me. And if you want to laugh, that's fine. A 1 pan meal, is that basically everything needs to go into 1 pan? The idea is you just want to keep everything into one spot. That way you're not having too much going on, too many foods, too many ingredients. Am I kind of in the right ballpark here? Is that what we're talking here? And yeah, because if that's the case, that sounds really good. I love the sound of that. I think that's something that I could try a little bit more as well. I don't really no, my wife, she's not a woman. Easier to keep track. That's a really good idea, actually. I do a lot of cooking with eggs. I like eggs, throwing in vegetables, throwing in anything that I can that I think looks good. Tomatoes, peppers, stuff like that. Spinach as well. And so I really like that idea. One pan, that's all your focus needs to be on. So that's actually a really good idea. And that's something that I think I'll try and adopt as well. Maybe more so than I've already been doing. So yeah, thanks for the tip. A really, really good idea. Is there a specific meal that you like to cook? One that's kind of your go-to. I've had a long day, don't want to cook, or just a good one. Okay, here we go. This is cool. 4 ounces of turkey, 1 bag of spinach, some jarred red peppers, jalapenos, onions. Boom, done. 10 minutes. I love that. I love that the spinach does the disappearing act. You'll put this, like you said, a bag of spinach heaping, and then it's like, where'd it go? Did it like jump out of the pan? Where's it gone? So I love that. I actually really am growing to love spinach a lot this year. And the turkey's good. It's definitely grown on me a lot. A year ago I would have said, I'm a ground beef guy. I don't need that turkey. But it tastes really good if you can season it well. It tastes good, period. Jarred red pepper. Sometimes I get crazy. I had Worcester. Woo! Damon, my buddy, living on the edge. Worcestershire sauce. You probably just wanted to see how I'd say Worcestershire. Dang it. Okay, I screwed that out. This is the first time I said it really well, Worcestershire sauce. This time I was like, Worcestershire sauce. I like it though. Get a little crazy. Get your freak flag flying when it comes to cooking. Good for you, man. Oh, that's awesome. There is so much that you can do with just some simple ingredients. And usually the Cooking with Thomas videos are made with leftovers. So what do I have in the fridge? Open it up and what can I make? And there's not really usually a plan. Like, I can say, oh, I'm going to make a salad. Okay, what goes into that salad? I don't really think about it until, I open up, I'm like, what do I have? Not a whole lot. This looks good. I could try that. There's just no plan. I just kind of, I look at the labels a lot. This year I'm looking at the labels a lot. Okay, this, such and such calories. Okay, this one's got a lot of sugar. Don't really want that. This one's got a huge amount of fat. So I'm looking at labels a lot more. But basically, yeah, that's it. Keep it really simple. And I'm getting more and more accustomed to really trying to keep portion sizes, really trying to weigh out things as precisely as I can. Sometimes that's easier said than done. Sometimes I don't care. Like with spinach or with the lettuce, I'm like, if I had a bag, put the whole bag in, it's not going to be a big deal. So some things I'm definitely more cautious of than others. Like I said, I prefer dryer salad, but if I put a dressing on there, I definitely portion out the dressing because the dressings are bad. Even if you add the healthier alternatives, I still like to just really keep track of that kind of stuff because you can get carried away a little bit, and I don't want that. So yeah, good on you for doing the same thing, for following that principle. A lot of people, I've seen it, not really. Okay, here we go. Use a postage scale for meat. Veggies I eat whatever, staying at 1,500 calories. 1,500 calories, you know what? That's actually really good number to be in. I'm hovering about the same. I've read a lot of people, a lot of folks on the internet and on YouTube saying you need to keep X amount of calories to keep yourself healthy. I'm definitely not at 2,000 pounds on a daily, and that's what a big number says. My philosophy is listen to my body. Is my body telling me I need to eat? I'll eat. Is my body telling me I need to drink? I'll drink. But there's a reason that I'm eating so much less. It's because I got a lot of fat. I still have a lot of fat to burn. And so if I can have a really good filling meal that's only that's only 500 calories like my last video was, and I'm still under, and I'm like 1,500 or 14 or 1,300 calories, I'm not going to stress about it. I'm not trying to get bad habits. But again, I've got a lot of weight to lose and a lot of fat to lose. So I'm not really that worried about it. I am obese. I'm still obese. Less than I was a year ago, but I'm still obese. And so I still need my body to start depleting all of this stuff, all of this excess that I've got on me. It's still got to go. So I try and, like I said, fill myself up for as few calories as I can and keep those, the nutritional value up as much as I can as well. So it's just, I think you get better at it with time. If you're trying, you'll get better at it with time. And that's something that I'm definitely working on as well. Just focusing on making each day count, making each meal count even more. Yeah, and then just being as healthy as I can with that. So definitely the food is the biggest thing. And I think that if you can get the food under control, your food intake, the food processing, sometimes I go over a couple hundred, working toward a lifestyle change overall. I just like to eat like a savage. Good on you, dude. No worries, no stress. There's no judgment from me, man, because sometimes I'll go over as well. Like I said, I kind of hover. That's kind of my line, and I hover. Sometimes it's above, sometimes below. I like to eat like a savage too, so don't stress about it. If you're eating 1,500 calories and cut your calories, how low will you go? That's a good question. Sorry, and honestly, I don't really know. I don't know what the safe number, I don't know what the safe number is for me. I don't like to paint with broad brushes. The calorie cut, there's no specific number. Sometimes I do eat quite a bit less, but again, it's based on how I'm feeling in the moment. And it's not often. I'm not every day, coming in or cutting a huge amount under. I'm staying under what I should be, but again, I don't really have an answer for you because it's not something that I really plan, and it's not really something that I do very much. As the weight comes down, and you probably won't remember this because you watch all of my videos, and thank you for that. But in my plateau video, I was talking about how I am getting to a point where I'm not going to want to cut much more. So instead of cutting, my exercise is going up. So I'm going to reach that base level, and my exercise is going to pick up the slack more and more. So it's not going to go down very much, if at all, more than where I am now. That was a very long answer, probably like a politician's answer, but that's kind of mine. Don't count on it going much below that. I don't really know about fasting very much. I don't really know about intermittent, long-term. I don't know about that very, very much. It's not an idea that I'm against. It's not an idea that I'm for. I just don't really know enough about it to be able to formulate an opinion. There's some folks that, from the looks of it, they can do it and do really well. But for me, I like to eat. And for me, I'm just focused on doing what's good for my body. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't really have an answer for you. When I'm on my plan, my calories are 2,000 plus, and I lose weight on that. 1,500 sounds so low for a guy. Maybe. Like I said, sorry. My focus is staying full, eating good quality food, and I'm able to do that very easily. 1,500 I'm able, to do that by portioning things out very well. I'm very regimented about it. And like I said, it hovers a little bit, sometimes a little bit low, sometimes a little above. But my body always comes first. That's why I do my quarterly check-ins with my doctor. That's why I listen to it. If I'm hungry, I'll eat. If I'm hungry and I'm actually, hungry and not just feeling, oh, I'm just bored or whatever, I'll eat. If I'm thirsty, I will drink water like crazy. I'm not. I just kind of base it off of how I feel, and I'm looking good and I'm feeling good, and I don't believe in cutting corners. And so if I have a load like a 1,500 calories, I don't see that as a particularly low thing or trying to be dangerous. I just kind of do my thing and base it off of how I feel. If that's just kind of my answer. I don't know if Damon, I don't know if you're still watching, if maybe you can chime in and share your experience. But yeah, just based on how I feel. That's kind of how I do it. But yeah, we're at the 40-minute mark. I'll leave it going for a couple more minutes, but I'm going to wrap it up here pretty soon. 5'3", I lift and do cardio 3 to 4 days a week. I'm at 2 to 3 pounds a week. Yeah, Damon, you're about the same place that I am. So I think that I'm a little bit taller, 5'8". Yeah, but we're in a similar spot. I'm also on cardio, getting into lifting a little bit more. And yeah, I too am about 2 to 3 pounds a week right now. It's shrinking a little bit. My weight loss, of course, as it goes down. My body's adapting. But yeah, similar boat. So thanks for chiming in. And yeah, sorry, like I said, I sometimes I'm simply not hungry. Exactly. Other times I can destroy an entire rotisserie chicken without blinking. Yeah, I know that feeling, my dude. I know that feeling well. So yeah, sorry. I hope that can answer your question a little bit. It really is just based off a feeling for me, and that 1,500. That's my golden number. I keep it like right there, and maybe I have 600, 700 calories left at the end of the day. And like yesterday, I made a big salad, and it was really filling. And I only used about 555 calories. I think that whole meal was. And so I'm still 145 calories under that 1,500 limit. But I went to bed full. I went to bed happy. I had a really, really good night's sleep. And I woke up in the morning with energy and feeling really good. And so I feel like it's a scary place because I don't want what I'm seeing to be taken as, hey, this is what you have to do. I'm just kind of sharing my experiences. And you guys see me multiple times a week now. You see the videos, you see how I am. Maybe not, my day to day, but you guys can see I'm functioning well, I'm losing weight, I'm looking healthy. I've got a little bit of loose skin, but hey, come on, I've lost 93 pounds. That's to be expected. Things are going, knock on wood, very well. So yeah, it works. So what I think I'm going to do, I think this has been a really, really good one. I think I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. I'm also about to start cooking for the wife, so I'm going to go ahead and stick a pin in this for now. Oh, hold on. Damon, just want to say, keep up your good work. Been watching you since you started. Fell off the wagon for the last couple of months. Damon, thank you. First of all, for being there from the beginning. If you commented on my first videos, I'm sorry that your name didn't spring to mind. Thank you very much. Really, to say that I'm an inspiration, that means a really big deal to me. And that's something that I don't take lightly. Thank you very much. And hey, the wagon, it's still going to be there. I have faith that you can do it. And I'm really excited and happy for you. Thank you very much for sharing that last little bit there. Thank you. It's a great way to round it off, so really appreciate that. Well, everybody, thank you guys so much. Take care. Damon, sorry, thank you so much for chiming in. Take care of you both. And to everybody out there, have a great rest of your week. All right, bye-bye.